What's up, y'all? It's Jonah here with the Heli guys, and today I wanted to talk about my brand new Align Trex 500X combo, and just kind of throw my thoughts your way on what I think of these things, because this is my first kit build. So right after this intro, we'll get right to it. So before I get into the main part of this video, first off, I've never done an epic reveal on things. I've seen a lot of YouTubers go and do like a cool, flashy musical thing whenever they get something cool. And I kind of want to try that, so we're going to do that. But also, you might want to stick to the end of this video because I've got an idea that I think you guys are going to want to hear about. So stick around. So I kind of just want to go over a few things like, well, this being my first heli kit, I just want to kind of give my experience on buying and building and flying this helicopter and kind of give a reference to anybody who's looking into getting something like this. So without further ado, so the first thing that I want to talk about is building this helicopter. As this was my first kit style helicopter, the build was very easy for me to figure out. I pretty much built this thing by myself, and I wanted to do a video on that, and I thought I was getting on camera, but as it turns out, I'm kind of an idiot and I didn't put my SD card back in my camera, so when I thought it was recording, it wasn't, and it was like, oh, most of the way built before I even realized it, so I just built it off camera. So anyways, yeah, this being my very first kit style build went very easy for me to figure out. The manual does a good job on telling you where things need to go. I think about the only problem I had building this thing was trying to figure out where these motor wires go off of the speed controller, because they kind of don't give you any room up under here or back behind here to, you know, kind of tuck them and make them look pretty. So this was pretty much the best I could do without cutting and soldering things together, and so that's just how that turned out. And as far as like the build quality goes on all these parts, I think that Align did a great job. Everything was machined really well. There's not any burrs or loose tolerances on this bird except for the main shaft. Whenever I first put that in without shims on it, it had a lot of slop. So I did have to put shims on the main bearing up here up on top to get it to not flop around in there. But and once I got that figured out, everything just came together really well. The tail has just an awesome build to it, and the servo, I think, is my favorite part of this whole thing. It's just absolutely buttery smooth. So are the cyclic servos. All of the servos on this one are metal geared. I think if you want the metal cased and metal geared, you have to get the top combo. This is just the combo, and I really think that the only difference that I could find online on forums or otherwise was The Super and the Top combos have the metal case servos. That is the only difference. This one's got the metal gear but plastic case servos. That was all I could find. They run the same motor, same speed controller, same flight controller, everything. Once I got this thing put together, I pretty much immediately fell in love with it. I mean, these birds are absolutely gorgeous. All of the pretty anodized aluminum parts and the carbon fiber, it all just came together really nice. I'll put the canopy on so you can see. Yeah, there we go. Now the canopy's on. Just look at that.
Just look at that.
This thing is just absolutely gorgeous. Fiberglass canopy has 4 mounting points on it, and it holds super solid. I love that. And once you get this thing put together, obviously you're gonna have to program your flight controller and, you know, get your swash all set up, and, you know, your tail and stuff. Get your servo maxes, I guess you could say. Do the swash leveling and your blade pitch and whatnot. And they give you this neat little let's see if I can get this to focus on here. There we go. I finally got it to kind of focus on here. For some reason, it's really hard to get this camera to focus on a piece of paper. But anyway, yeah, they give you this fancy little cheat sheet here. It gives you all of your light codes and what it means for what control you're trying to change or what input you're messing with. So that was really nice and really easy to do. Only took us about 30 minutes. Now we'll talk about flying this thing, which was my favorite part. Right out of the box after getting this thing put together, if you follow the manual right and you get your linkages the right size and stuff, this thing will not really need a whole lot of adjustment after you get the swash leveled. We leveled the swash using the old zip tie trick, and it came out really well. I've got the hiccups. It came out really well. It flies super stable. It doesn't have any wandering issues. And I was super comfortable with this helicopter right out of the box. I wish I had a video of it, but I don't. But on my first test flight, I kind of hovered it around a little bit, you know, kind of got a feel for it, gave it a few collective pumps to make sure the tail wasn't going to blow out on me. And then I sent it straight into stunt mode and did a Puro flip and landed it. And yeah, I mean, if you've been here listening to me ramble for the last few minutes, then, I mean, you've seen what this thing can do in my hands. And I'm not a badass pilot or anything like that, but I mean, this is a very capable machine in the hands of beginners or pros alike. But anyway, yeah, that's my overall thoughts on the Align Trex 500X. so you've made it to the end of this video, and now I can give you the news that I've been waiting so anxiously to tell you. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we're actually growing fairly quick. For only doing this for about 5 months, we're already almost to 100 subscribers, but we want to see it go up faster, and we kind of had an idea. And my idea was, whenever we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to put all of the channels that watch us into a random generator, and we are going to give away one of these brand new Trex 500X combo kits. And all you got to do is subscribe. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do the giveaway. So if you're looking into getting one of these and don't want to pay money for it, you have a chance to win one. So all you got to do is subscribe and stick around with us for a while and see how things go. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And